We were told by the government officials that 4 million people live along the Mekong who have little or no access to health care. When we began to talk to the officials, they were elated at the idea of building a ship that we could go along the river, a clinical ship that could stop at all these villages and treat the people.
My name is Rick Northern, and I live here on the Ship of Life with my wife Gail. We've lived in Cambodia for the last 2.5 years or so, and before that we lived in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas. I had a general dental practice there, practiced general dentistry for 25 years.
I mean, we cannot say we lived a modest life. We did. We were blessed financially. We took great trips, had things, toys. But looking back now, you know, we didn't deny ourselves much of anything.
But the Cambodian government realizes they have desperate needs, and they're very open to anyone who come and help.
We decided after 25 years and raising our kids, we wanted to do something a little different.
I'd have to be honest to say it's more of his vision at first. You know, I'm content being active Sunday school teacher just with the kids and all that.
In my own practice, people often ask me, why not just stay? There's a lot of people that need help. And my answer to them is that if I don't help them, somebody else will step right into my place and help them. But in Southeast Asia, there was no one else to do that.
I told Rick, you know, as long as I feel like I'm needed, I'm going to be fine. And I have been, and there is a need that I can fill.
The first time it was quite interesting. We would draw large crowds.
And word spreads like fire up and down. So they know we're coming, that we're here.
Men would sit there for all day and just stare at the boat. They'd never seen anything like it.
People know what this ship is. So when the ship pulls up to dock, they know that that next morning or a weekday that we're going to take on medical and dental.
Everyone on the bank wants to come aboard and see this ship. And we certainly can't take everyone on, but we do bring on somewhere around 100 to 120 people per day to deliver health care for them.
So all the time the captain has told them to start lining up, okay, over the intercom there. So the doctor and the pharmacist, they go out with, usually start with 60 numbers. And then we, sometimes in the afternoon we can get 10 or 15 more depending on how fast or slow he's moving. So 60 numbers. And then I think if they still do it the same way, the pharmacist comes from one end and the doctor comes from the other. And they actually ask the patient what their problems are and try their best to get the most ill or the ones they really think need help. And they send them up to the back of the ship where we have triage, and we take weight, temperature, and blood pressure for all medical, and we take just blood pressure for dental. And we give them the form, fill out their name and age, medical, dental, put their number down. We take their number from them at this point, and then we start taking them back down to the waiting area near the clinic rooms. And then the doctor's just calling them when they're ready.
The state of dental health care in this country is, I think I could easily say, the worst I've ever seen in any third world country. Well, he's got a badly decayed, broken down wisdom tooth. It's kind of sitting in there. Here's the last tooth, and it's sitting in there kind of like this. And when you take it out, you have to kind of come this way. Well, this tooth's in the way. So you often have to, you used the word sectioning earlier. It means cut it into pieces. But sometimes these are really difficult, sometimes not so difficult. But we'll see. See if it moves.
His operatory down there is no different than the one you would have in America. The exact same equipment. It comes from Korea. So, I mean, he can do anything. He can fix your teeth as if he was at home. You wouldn't want me assisting, but...
I think people are genuinely appreciative of what we can do for them. We have a Khmer doctor on board, a Cambodian doctor, and the people are very appreciative that we give them medicine that he prescribes.
So we're really fortunate to have this wonderful facility that you live and work in, and yet you're helping, you know, the poorest of the poor out here.
And of course, that's the main reason we're here. We're here to help people, but to also share living water with people. So that's why this project ended up in Cambodia.
I mean, it's just endless what this possibilities with this is.